Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. The all-important Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It's going to be the...
We are winding down these Eastern Conference Finals. We can see the end of the tunnel from here. Game 6. Thanks for joining us, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr to bring you all the action. It's Indiana and the Miami Heat. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on, Roy Hibbert.
Well, his shot blocking is always a factor, guys. That presence around the rim defensively just changes the whole picture strategically.
And he can wipe that offensive glass too, Steve. I mean, he turns a whole lot of misses into makes.
You look at Miami. They've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just one game so far.
Well, there's some pressure here, though, Kevin, because you're at home, you're up 3-2. This is the time to do it. You do not want to go back out onto the road for Game 7.
You know, part of me agrees with that, Steve. Actually, a lot of me agrees with that. Even though it isn't technically a do-or-die situation, they should be treating it like it is. I mean, because going on the road for Game 7 is not a friendly scenario, and that would be a very tough building to win a deciding game.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to talk with head coach Eric Spoelstra. He said, make no mistake, I consider this a must-win game for us. We need to close out this series here at home or we'll put ourselves in a tough position. Winning a deciding game on the road will be no piece of cake. The rest of the series should be interesting, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And Chalmers kicks to Baixe. The drive by LeBron. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now here is Hill. He dishes it to Stevenson. And there's the pass to West. The 10-foot. Miami grabs the miss. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Now, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense, but they were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble.
Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless. Clearly, they were the latter.
Stolen by Wade. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Battier kicks to Wade. LeBron, and he dumps it down.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
And George, here we go. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Chalmers passes to Wade, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, nice bucket. We were playing intelligently here.
And even though the lead's not large, they definitely got the upper hand.
This is to Stevenson. They get a pick. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Luis Scola. He's checked in for West. And it's Turner in for Paul George. And here's Chalmers for three. Pacers trail by 5. Stevenson dishes to Turner. Scola kicks to Stevenson. Turner. There's Scola. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Chalmers pass to Battier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get a shot up. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
Stevenson kicks to Watson. Here's Stola. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. James Jones, who's checked in for LeBron. Pacers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Here's Cole. And it's blocked by Mahinmi.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
So smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just a tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
And so here is Miami, following the score by Indiana. Lewis kicks to Anderson. No good, unable to end this run. Indiana's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Deflected. Tries to keep it alive. Allen kicks to Lewis. The Heat shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. 7 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He got it up. What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
What a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
It's Game 6 of the Western Conference.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Finals as we get things started once again. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Now the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Indiana, Stevenson and George on the wings. Mahinmi is out there with West, and it's Watson in at the 1 spot. Anderson with the ball, now defended by Mahinmi. 6 to shoot. Lewis attacking, and he jams it with authority. Those guys that away defense, just watching them go park right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The second chance effort. Good on the shot.
Well, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Indiana trailing here. Hill kicks to George. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got his third rebound tonight. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by West. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Nattier with the steal. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That's his first foul. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Hill against Chalmers. Back to Baixe. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert. Hibbert's got his third rebound tonight. And George, here we go. The 15-footer. That's good.
He should thank the defense for those 2 points, really. Nobody paid him any mind there.
The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Here's Chalmers. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. That's good.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Watson kicks to George. Second chance shot, and he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for two. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And Steve, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
Quarter number two, around 3 minutes gone by. He kicks it to Allen. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. And George, here we go. Passes it to him. And the 3-ball is good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Now here's Wade. He's covered by Watson. Double team on Wade. Chalmers dishes to Baixe. The shot is off. Great D that time from Hibbert.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Hill kicks to George. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Baixe hits the pick for Wade. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Chalmers pass to Wade. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And George, here we go. Can't hit from in close.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers. Hill kicks to Stevenson. Indiana again missing. And here is Chalmers. Feeds to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got his second basket.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
14 feet away. Hits the bucket. And the first half ends in a close one. Heat lead by 1.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello out there and welcome to
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. LeBron James is out there with Shane Battier, and it's Baixe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's where Expulstra starts the second half with. Wade outside. David West grabs the miss. West has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Stevenson, he's covered by Baixe. The Heat with the lead. Here's Chalmers. And there's the feed to Wade. Teardrop shot. And George with the block. Second half just getting started, about a minute 20. Now the dish to Hibbert. Rebounded by Battier. And Miami has possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat call time here. And at this part of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate, and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve, got the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it. 4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Wade dishes to LeBron. Heat moving the ball around. The shot by Baixe. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pacers trail by 5. To the paint. Here's George. LeBron with the block.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Wade, good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Hill kicks to Stevenson. George. He feeds it to Stevenson. George. Covered by LeBron. Pass to Stevenson. Drains the three-pointer. Stevenson's got 7.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Baixe, screen on George. Battier sets the pick for Chalmers. Pass to Wade. He's guarded by Stevenson. The turnaround jumper, and it's Miami with another.
Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. And he's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that play.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Baixe. James Jones comes in for Shane Battier. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. LeBron passes to Jones. Kicks it to Cole. Back to Jones. LeBron outside. Tries again. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Indiana. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James second.
And what a run he's been on, guys, establishing himself at the perfect time here in the postseason.
Sure. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 8 points for Paul George.
Tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Wade, right side. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for David West. Stevenson kicks to George. Poked away. Now the pass to Stevenson. George. Here's the 3. The shot is off. Excellent D that time from Jones.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
Pacers trail by 7. Outside Hill. George, that's a 2-pointer. That doesn't go either for George.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. LeBron's checked in for Miami.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
They'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hill dishes to Turner. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Heat leading by 7. LeBron drives in.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And the second free throw, good.
This is a positive trend for them, especially here in the second half. shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And the basket by Hill. Here's Wade. Can't hit. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out front, leading by 5. Don't go. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I thought we might see a little defensive adjustment at halftime, but the fast break continues to be effective.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
On the court for Indiana. At the 1 and 2, George Hill and Lance Stevenson. West out there with Mahini. And it's Turner in at the 3 spot. The 3. The shot is off. Well, he go the other way with it. The drive by Wade. Hits it out there. Good ball movement here by the Heat. LeBron outside. And the Heat got another bucket right there. Pacers trail by 10. Stevenson passes to Turner. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Mahimi. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Allen kicks to Cole. Back to Allen. He dishes it to Cole. Cole off the pick from Baixe. That's good from Allen on the assist from Cole. And that's now 11 points for Ray Allen.
Right there, we saw Baixe opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Wade dishes to Allen. Allen off a pick from Baixe. Allen against Hill. Allen passes to Lutz. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And George, here we go. That's good. George has got 9 points now in just the second half. Knocked loose. LeBron up top, defended by George. Backing down is LeBron. Back to Lewis. Fires the 3. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Shane Battier is checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Ray Allen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The free throw drops for Chalmers. And so Chalmers nails both of them.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
And it's Stevenson missing. The Heat leading by 8. Wade kicks to Battier. Back to Wade. Dishes it to LeBron. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Wade penetrating. He kicks it to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. It's thrown by Hill.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Indiana. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to George. Feeds it to Stevenson. Off target with his three.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
LeBron dishes to Baixe. Goes up the baseline. Great tee that time from Hibbert. Pacers trail by 7.
And the clock is their worst enemy right now.
Yeah, they've got to work very quickly here, Steve.
George passes to Stevenson. No good from outside.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That turns the lead to 6.
Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. Time call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They trail by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the game. The shot by George, no good.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen kicks to Cole. The feed now to Lewis. Heat moving the ball around. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Allen kicks to Lewis. 5 to shoot. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Watson. And here is Turner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.